I'm back. Well, I don't understand. I mean, like the. Am I back? Yeah. Okay. The I just put on the Ashland, Virginia server, but it doesn't make any sense to me because why it's doing this because the New York server is not down, and the New York server has by far the best ping, which makes sense since I'm in New York. So I put in the Ashland, Virginia. I mean, the Virginia ping's okay, but it's not as good as the New York one. Um, but this, this has been kind of happening on and off recently, where the stream just randomly goes down for usually a second or two and then comes back. And it usually happens once a night or something like that. But, I don't really get it. But everyone can see, yeah, I am going to drop a line to Twitch and see what the hell's going on. My internet's fine. Everything loaded up just fine. I don't have any drop frames. So I don't get it. Anyway, anybody can see me now, though? Yes? Everyone can see and hear and all that? Good stuff? People can see and hear and all that? Yes? Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you guys for letting me know. I did not know. All right. Find Gorno. See if I can narrow down the options a little bit. Okay. Yes, I know. Okay, let me narrow down the options a little more.
Blackout crimes?
No, that's not what I meant.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Get rid of blackout crimes.
3 possibilities. 5 possible systems.
Let's put element 0 back.
Element 0 deposits.
3 possibilities. 5 possible systems.
Damn.
Reaper activity?
Okay.
3 possibilities.
Creature sightings. Let's try that.
We have a match.
Ah.
Marking the galaxy map.
Got it.
Good. Let's go find Garneau.
Nice. Ta-da! Conspiracy theorist. Right? Did I hear about the mission to colonize Mars by 2024? Yeah. There was the one-way trip thing. Hey, listen, if it gets people interested and still doing stuff, relating to space travel and scientific advancement thereby, that's all to the good, right? All right. Time to head to Garneau. Alright. Head back to the Normandy. Hey, Mac. Good to see you, man. God, I love that sound. The whine, the wow. Love that. In Star Wars, too. Hey, Kage. Alright.
Commander?
Anything in the private terminal? Nope. Okay. Good so far, man. That's true, Ichi. Yeah, so far I'm enjoying it. I'm in the middle of the Leviathan DLC, apparently. So right now I'm going to solve a little bit of a murder mystery and find Leviathan at the same time. What you missed was me starting up Leviathan, which I'm in the middle of it now. Okay, leave orbit. I'll have to go back to the Citadel later. Whoops. That'd be kind of cool. Ah, there we go. It's kind of a cool concept, Ellie. Save it. Yes, I do. All right. Okay, I got a scan for him. Before I do that, let's see what we got as possibilities. Draining. Yeah. A sizable hydrogen-helium gas giant just on the far side of its pale yellow star's frost line, Draining is known for its spectacular storms. At least 3 persistent observable spots, actually cyclonic and anticyclonic storms, have lasted for over 544 years, significantly longer than Jupiter's Great Red Spot. The largest of these spots, the Ishna, has consistently held a diameter over 3 times that of Earth. Draining has 44 moons. 2 of them are I can speak. 2 of them are of special interest to the Citadel Committee on Habitable Worlds. The first, Arvuna, is a life-bearing world that has already been colonized. The second, Alaya, is slowly being terraformed into an ammonia-based world for Volus populations. Very well be in Arvuna. Moon of Draining, classified as a water world because oceans or ice cover 90% of its surface. Besides prodigious sea life, Arvuna is home to a host of venomous arthropodal pests in the tropical zone with metallic carapaces similar to those found on Palaven to resist radiation coming from Draenein's magnetosphere. There are several well-shielded human colonies in Arvuna, although they are alienated from the Council and politically insignificant to the Traverse and Terminus systems. The Reapers have yet to reach Arvuna, concentrating instead in the Baylor system. While this cuts Arvuna off from the cluster's mass relay, it is at least some evidence that the Reapers cannot be everywhere at once. 948,700. That might be a good option. What about Agnin? Agnin! A hothouse planet, Agnen's scorching clouds of methane and sulfur dioxide give the planet a pale green color in visible light. The SO2 from volcanic activity rains down as sulfuric acid in the upper atmosphere, but this is boiled away before the liquid reaches the surface. Agnen's harsh environment is presented exploration by anything except probes. Whoa. Shazu? Gesundheit. Shazu is a dwarf planet that is believed to have been ejected from Agnin during a giant impact with another planet-sized body. At the time, a magma ocean covered much of Agnin's surface. The liquid rock sprayed into space, where it coalesced and cooled over millions of years. Hey, what's up, Mano? It is theorized that during this cooling... Hey, Morris. Shazu orbited Agnin, but was eventually pulled from that orbit by the gravity wells of other planets, primarily Draenei. Today, Shazu is relatively temperate, with a light hydrogen-helium atmosphere that attracts spacers who use its atmosphere to refuel. Its crust composition is similar to Agnin, evident in its high sulfur content. We talking Terry Pratchett skill? Is that idea? Turtles all the way down. You could get a lot done on Agnin. Alformus. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Alformus had its helium-3 refueling stations destroyed and attacked by Grow Zero, an anti-population terrorist group that wanted to stop further immigration to Arvuna. A consortium of Arvuna-based corporations are currently rebuilding the stations. Alliance Advisory. Alformus is not considered viable to the stability of the Acer system. Civilians working on the Helium-3 platform should not expect Alliance military intervention in case of kidnapping or other violence. Okay. And last but not least, Shear. A remote rock planet capped in ice, Shear has been exploited by Arvunan corporations for its minerals. Home to gold veins used in spaceship shielding as well as jewelry and cobalt deposits used in high tensile alloys, Shear's resources show no signs of being exhausted anytime soon. A light gravity helps keep the planetary exportation process cheap. Okay. Alright, so... there's one other orbiting system somewhere. Right there. Temgada. The outermost planet of Ice Solar System, Temgada, is remote and largely unexplored. Its carbon dioxide atmosphere has long since frozen into fields of dry ice. Alright, well, I'm going to start with over here. No.
Signal confirmed.
Ah.
We have located Garneau.
Mojave. Mojave is a metallic asteroid in the very sparse Nahada belt. It has a high nickel and iron content in the form of kamacite. The rights to mine Mojave belong to TGS Mineral Works, who sell their products primarily to the colonists of Arvuna. A close flyby reveals light emanating from its facilities. Population 152. Alright. Let's save it, and then let's go land. Too much day. Get a lot done, man. Alright. Do I have to take Edie again, or am I able to take whoever I want? Oh, I can take whoever I want. Alright. So, let's see. I think what I did last time was I took Garrus, and I took Javik. Oh, this time I get to mod it. Ultralight. Increases headshot damage. No, it's fine. Aha, plus 48%. That's better. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Hey, Gray. How are you, man? Good to see everyone tonight. Ugh. Negative 102%. That is crazy talk. Make sure I got me my mantis. Alright. Javik's got his particle rifle. Increases damage. Alright. Let's get you some more damage. Hey, Goddess. How are you? That was Javik. I keep forgetting. And Garrus. We'll see. I may not do the pistols and stuff. The Avenger is really light. Yeah. Yeah, I like that, actually. Okay. Alright, let me just check one thing. See, because I haven't got to the point where I've been running out and I've had to go to the pistol too much, but if I don't like the pistol, I'll try to keep it in mind this time, then I'll think about that and think about moving over to the assault rifle and putting aside the pistol instead. Yeah, I mean, as far as the weighting, too, the truth is I just don't, I don't know, what the difference is between the DLCs or not. So, because it doesn't say. So when I got to the Citadel, I guess I could have assumed that going to Bryson's lab was going to be a DLC, but I didn't know for sure. Once I do this, I was going back to the Citadel because I had a ton of stuff to do there, and then I was like, oh, I'll try this, so.
We're about 5 minutes out, Commander.
What exactly is on this asteroid?
Mining facility. TGS Mineral Works. Small operation.
Oh, okay,
Could
Sat.
be a good place for Leviathan to hide.
Hey, Sat, remind me I have to talk to you about something later on. Unrelated. Well, semi-unrelated.
We've all read Edie's notes on Bryson's lab. Any questions?
Is there a clearer idea of what this Leviathan was?
Not really. We only know it killed a Reaper.
But it is this Garneau human, Bryson's partner, we must locate.
Right. If we find Garneau, we find Leviathan.
Understood.
The doctor was right. Anything powerful enough to kill a Reaper needs to be investigated. I just hope Garneau has the answers we need.
I'm reading Reaper enemy signatures in the asteroid field.
Bryson said they were shadowing his field teams. If they're after Leviathan too, Reapers are a good sign.
That's not something you hear every day.
Take us in.
Ah, not even halfway tally. Like 98,000. I need 125. I need 250. Nope. Haven't talked to Miranda. I went to the Citadel and went here.
Don't go anywhere, Cortez. We'll grab this guy and be right out.
Huh, sure. Clearly it will be right out, because that's the way it always works, right? Just setting up my ammo. Just give me a second. Missing on Mojave under Reaper attack. Find Garneau, learn more about Leviathan, and I can't save. Which indicates that there are some troops around somewhere. Some enemies. Oh, now I can save. So maybe it indicates no such thing. Yeah, she was at the Citadel, but I landed, hey Demiser, but I landed in a second, like a second base. Well, I hope she's still there when I go back, guys. But I went to the Citadel because I needed to do that. And then this Bryson's Lab thing popped up, so after this is done, I will go back to the Citadel post-haste. Yeah, oh, I will.
Scouting party. And it sounds like they brought some friends.
It escalated quickly. So much for your scouting party. Oh, not quite.
Let's get Garneau before the serious troops arrive.
Serious?
The civilians will be frightened.
You didn't think that was serious? Okay, I'll try to keep that in mind, Tally. Nice, I was down to 20 before. 28. Oh, reasonably often, like, oh, I was just there last night, actually. Still can't save. Oh man.
Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. All guests need to sign in at reception.
Thanks, Seth.
They should be panicked.
That means they're all screwed up. It's all dark. Whoa. Zombie. Zombie. Oh my god, it's Stephanie Myers, the host.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance. You just had Reaper troops attacking your front door.
Are they still there?
I've taken care of them for now.
I see. That will be all.
What?
That will be... Hello?
Yes. Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. How can we help you?
Yes. For the tour. Please sign in.
I wonder if we have the Thorian back.
You don't seem worried about those Reapers. You know something I don't?
TGS Mineral Works is a small to mid-level supplier of tungsten to the galaxy.
That's not what I meant.
Are you familiar with the applications of tungsten?
I'm looking for a researcher named Dr. Garneau. He would have arrived within the last couple weeks. If he's still here, I need to speak to him.
We have no Dr. Garneau.
Do you need to see a doctor?
How about I just go in and look around?
No. The access elevator is broken.
And now, we're done. Step away.
Step away. You don't belong here.
Hey, Duty.
Commander, something is wrong here.
You think, Javik?
Look around. Careful.
Mine like a steel trap guy. Commander, I think something's wrong. Dr. Triffin, your appeal is denied. Your resources are cut off and you've been reassigned. Clean out your office and report to Dr. Land. There will be no further discussion on this matter. It's a TARP. I know, right? In my day, primitives often acted like this when there was something wrong.
Excuse me.
You don't belong here.
Really? Creepazoid music.
Stranger and stranger.
We should repair the elevator. I don't know what to think about that.
I'm looking for a Dr. Garneau.
I don't know what you mean.
Are you worried about the Reapers?
We know nothing. Go away.
You don't belong here.
Alright, get ready to get attacked when we repair that elevator. Hi, guys.
Can't be in here.
Yeah, well, I am,
I
so.
will call security.
The test reportedly pushed the subject past his emotional breaking point. The subject is currently in a catatonic state and being treated in hospital. All further test plans for this subject have been cancelled. Moving forward, a new screening process will be put in place to prevent similar delays.
Turn back. Return to your ship, Commander.
Or what?
Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. Proud providers of tungsten since 2162.
Alright, let's go fix that elevator. Always a positive.
Repair terminal activated.
I'll set the drone to repair the elevator, but we have to stay with it.
Oh, great. Nothing better than a escort mission for a drone.
Scans initiated.
Oh, okay. Access granted. Security log. Past 7 days. Jan Randall, Alex Garneau, Stephen Bragg, Fiona Triffon. Huh, I'm gonna save this nonsense.
The elevator security log said Garneau came through here in the last week. Why are they lying about that? No idea. Let's hope we don't have to look too far.
Yeah, we will. Oops.
Welcome to the Mineral Lab. Our researchers are always hard at work.
Creepy. Science office is where you would think he would be, but there's no door there. After comparing the stomach contents of Varen from 8 different regions, we must reevaluate our current understanding of their feeding practices. Wait a minute. What is this place? Wait a minute. This is a mineral works. Why exactly are they doing stuff on Varen?
The terrain crystal before the surface is too high.
What pain stimuli is applied more quickly?
Interesting. You should look into that.
This is a restricted security terminal.
Yeah.
A level 5 passcode is required for access.
I don't have one.
Access denied.
It should be like, I left it at home. Well, that's alright. Alright, I'll bypass that in a minute. You.
Turn back. You shouldn't be here.
I feel like all controlled people, when you control a group of people, I feel like you should do a better job of not making it as obvious that they're controlled. You must be like, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, what's up?
Even estimating 60 days for complete global starvation is the merciful route.
Absolutely. That's the data to use.
What the... To whoever is moving my stuff. Some of the data I've been compiling on how historical weather events affect Hanar government have gone missing. If you moved it, please return it. It is the culmination of years of research. If you need me to help you to find space for your project, just ask. I'd be happy to help. Tanis.
So is it just me, or are these people doing everything but mining?
Thank you, Garrus. My thoughts exactly. Yeah, that's true. Note to staff, this new crossbreed appears harmless and be inconspicuous in an office environment. However, it is exceedingly dangerous. Use extreme caution when working with all third-generation plants.
Have you seen Dr. Garneau?
You shouldn't be here.
Evolutionary implications of human biotics.
Turn back. You shouldn't be here.
Yeah, I suppose that's true, Mano. There's no problem with the Thorian.
This is a restricted area. Personnel ID number is required.
I don't have that.
Access denied. This is a restricted area.
Yeah.
Personnel ID number is required.
I don't have that.
Access denied.
Oh, okay. So, if I recall correctly, excuse me. Yeah, 152. Then I shoot it, and I'm like, that was a boring conversation anyway. Luke, we got company! Alright, there was a door over here I could bypass. No, this one. This one, Hiji, I can hack.
Turn back. You don't belong here.
I've heard that.
Yeah, I'm getting that feeling.
Due to an increase in electrical storm activity, communications of the beta site research team have been delayed. We ask all those awaiting data to please be patient. Current forecasts indicate that the storms will dissipate by the end of the week. Regular communications will resume at this time.
TGS Mineral Works has an eye on the future. Cutting-edge research drives us forward.
Research on everything but mining. I'll have to bypass that in a minute. Should be fun. Pay no attention to the man obviously bypassing this door.
Attention. Comm system is offline. This message was not sent.
Bryson, it's Garno. I've had to go into hiding, and I need you to come get me. I found another one of those artifacts here. More important than we realized. It's in the mines. Here's the nav point. That's where I'll be. If something happens, I'm attaching a passcode that I hacked together. It'll open any security terminal. Bryson, something is very wrong here. Please hurry. Garno out.
So, he's still here. Do we have that passcode hack?
Yes. Just input it at the security terminal.
Seriously, man, why does anyone mess around with artifacts? Like, for real. Why does anybody do that? All it gets you is in trouble. Exactly, Hiji. Like, even if it's not Reaper artifacts, like, just artifacts in general. Don't mess around, man.
Punch in Garneau's terminal hack and see what it gets us.
Access granted.
A ship dropped him off a week ago.
Looks like he had full access, then went into hiding for some reason.
Unknown male was involved in an altercation in the mines.
This Garneau human was headed to the mines.
Looks like he was taken to the medbay.
You are in the mineral lab, a low security, all access area. The medbay is restricted to authorized personnel with active patient file numbers.
Exactly, Hiji.
I've got the file number.
Let's go get Garneau.
Turn back. You shouldn't be here.
Exactly, Arctic. I saw that in the theaters.
This is a restricted area. An active patient file number is required.
File 7364.
Access granted.
Sigh, Arctic. This looks like a System Shock. That's it. It's funny. Must be missing something. That's him?
Is that Garneau?
If it is, we came a long way for nothing.
That's right, man. Knight Rider.
If you are looking for Garneau, you have found him. I am Dr. Garneau.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance. Are you all right?
Yes. Only I'm trapped in here.
What's been going on in this place?
I was doing my research. Until the incident.
They attacked you.
It's true. But aside from my confinement, I'm fine.
Bryson's research led me to you.
Bryson sent you?
He's dead, Doctor. Killed by his assistant.
I see.
I need you to tell me everything you found on the Leviathan. Bryson seemed to think it killed a Reaper.
It's a myth. A dead end.
Really?
But what about the artifact you mentioned in your message?
I did? No.
Yes, Doctor, you did.
And also...
But now we've got Reaper forces attacking, so I need to break you up. We'll grab the artifact and go.
Reapers. The darkness must not be breached.
The darkness?
Why do you pursue me?
Doctor?
Whoa.
Leave the artifact. He will not take what is mine.
He is not himself. This is not Garneau we are talking.
No kidding, Javik. Jesus.
You killed a Reaper. I need your help.
You bring on.
Whoa. Well, crap. Ooh, level 40. Fitness, fitness, fitness. Fitness, fitness, fitness. Oh. Dance to it, can't. Dance to it, can't. Ah. Dance to it, can't. Dance to it, can't. Ah. Techno, twister. Hammer time. I wonder who.
There he is.
Leave this place.
Leave this.
Wait! We need to get to that artifact before he does. He said it was in the mines. We'll need to find a different route.
I think I can... Oh, too many of these saves. I'll be deleting most of these after we're over, but...
Garneau's notes gave us a nav point for the artifact.
The map indicates a service door at the next tram station.
Oh my god.
Like we're not the only ones headed that way. Of course. Wherever we are, always expect an 80% chance of Reapers.
Bam. Bam.
There he is.
How did I miss that guy? Missed him that time.
Enemies in the upper balcony.
Ah, terrible shot. Missed it that time, bastard. Ah, Banshee, crap. Man alive. Alright, could use some help here, man. What more let's do? Man alive.
Find that artifact.
That was some serious stuff. Sorry about that, chat. Yeah, sure, you can ask me a question. Sorry, Hichi. Oh, he's on vacation? I didn't know that, Goddess. Did it say it on his Facebook page? Yeah, I gotta be careful of that, Ben. What's up, Dark? Good to see you, man. Sorry, I'm a little bit occupied here.
The Reaper called Harbinger.
Alright, what do you have to say about a Banshee?
Banshees are the corrupted Asari often found leading a Reaper strike force. The Reapers create them specifically from Asari with active or latent predispositions to becoming Ardat Yakshi, a rare neurological condition that enhances the Asari's biotic power while causing the immediate death of anyone she mates with. Lumbering as though in constant pain, the emaciated Banshees are surprisingly durable opponents. They are devastating biotics, able to hurl lethal balls of energy and create shock waves as they regenerate. What Alliance military finds most disturbing is the Banshee's ability to spawn her own warp field and seemingly teleport during combat. Although their wails have no apparent physiological effect, the psychological impact is undeniable. When Banshees die, their Ardat Yakshi genetics twist against them, causing a biotic implosion to ensure they evade capture.
Oh, let me tell you, I'm pumped up about that, Tally, when I get that. Eleron is E-L-E-R-O-N, actually. So Arvan Eleron is from my first novel, which was published a couple years back, called The Third Sign, which Satobo knows because he's got a copy of it. Yeah, it's a character who's a forest walker, kind of like a ranger, I guess is how you might describe him. And he's one of the main characters from there, and so I chose that name when I was on here. So that is what it is from. Okay, Ravagers.
Ravagers are former Rachni that the Reapers have transformed into heavy artillery through
Yes,
a
indeed.
process of
Epic fantasy, yep.
and genetic modification. As walking organic turrets, they can sustain and inflict considerable damage. Ravagers bear egg sacs that continuously spawn swarmers. If the sacs are destroyed either during combat or upon the Ravager's death, their entire contents burst forth to charge the enemy and explode on contact. A dead Ravager expels a caustic gas and an acidic puddle. Alliance scientists have theorized that it is easiest for the Reapers to maintain control over units of Rachni genetic extraction because of the species' neurological predisposition for hive mind consensus.
Man, they just take all this other stuff. It's crazy. They take all these other races and use them. I don't even know what they produce of their own. Yes, that's true, Set. Yeah, I hope you will enjoy it. Yeah, Elron. How did I... What? Don't give me that. Thought so. Hey, Shadow, what's up, man? I already have a headshot thing, but... Oh, it's the upgrade to the cranial trauma system. Okay. Ah, thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Oh, boy.
What just happened?
Bad shit, Javik. Bad shit just happened.
Looks like the door's power supply has been cut.
There are the trouble spots. The drone can repair it.
Yeah,
We'll need to escort it.
Of course we will.
But the drone is damaged. Its power reserves are limited.
Let's make it quick then.
Yeah, great.
Stay close to the drone.
Got it.
My bad.
One repair done. One to go. Gotta hold on a little longer.
Understood. Commander, we still need to escort that drone. You need to be closer to the drone.
This is tremendous. Ow. Ow.
The drone is running low on power.
I hear you. I'm on it.
No, 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 no. I'm dead. God damn it. Wrong button. Wrong button. Crap. That's really obnoxious. Oh, really, Shadow? God damn it, just get out of cover.
Got it.
God. I'm working on it, Javik. I'm working on it. Let's see. I noticed.
I'm on it.
Ah, you son of a... Oh. That's one dead Banshee, ladies and gentlemen. Whew.
Let's head back.
Gladly. Sorry, I was not even able to pay chat during that time. It kills him if I shoot all the sacks. Oh yeah, but that also released spawners, EG. So I was trying to hit him directly. If you pop all of them, they die instantly. Oh yeah, Dark. I'm a big Lord of the Rings guy too. Let's see. Sure you can, Lego. The spawners don't do much. Oh, all right. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Hey, that was a heavy weapon. And as far as overkill, that took that stuff out quickly.
We should be online.
So that was my thought process on that. I was like, you know what? Okay. Whew. Oh, that's interesting, actually, Heiji. I hadn't thought about that. Okay.
The darkness can't be breached.
What the crap?
That artifact, it's like in Bryson's office. Move! I've got a shot!
Turn back.
Oh, crap. What the hell?
Damn it.
Commander, come quickly.
What have you got?
Absolutely, Dark. I'll answer that in a minute.
That human was not the one called Garneau. This is, and he's been dead for a while.
So, Leviathan can have Bryson killed, can take over this colony, and he can use them as puppets. Huh. Anything else useful?
Encrypted data. There is also a personal log with 8 missed calls from someone named Dr. Ann Bryson.
Ann Bryson?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm Commander Shepard. Are you all right?
I think so. I feel strange, but all right.
Okay, I'm going to get some info here. Let me catch up quickly with chat. Yeah, Heiji, Mass Effect has inspired me in the sense that I like the idea of the kind of epic space opera type of stuff, although this is kind of a cross between space opera and hard science fiction. So I kind of like checking that out. Even though I remain a fantasy guy, I'm always going to be more of a fantasy guy than sci-fi, but still. I should go. And Dark, yes, actually, the Third Sign, interestingly, most of the fantasy that I write, and I have 3 novels written now, 2 of them are being shopped, I have a bunch of short stories in different places, and I'm working on my 4th novel as we speak. Most of the fantasy that I write is not necessarily epic fantasy. It's like slipstream or dark fantasy or things like that. But what inspired me as a kid was Tolkien specifically. So The Hobbit, which I read a ton of times, Lord of the Rings. I read a bunch of the Dragonlance stuff. I've always been a big D&D guy as well. I read a lot of the Michael Moorcock, the Elric series. I read, and his Eight Phantasms and Magics was another one. I read, oh gosh, just like a whole bunch of different series, fantasy of different kinds. But The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings were the big ones that really inspired me. And so, in a way, the third sign is kind of a tribute, I guess you might say, to those books that inspired me, even if I don't necessarily write that. It just happened to be the first book that I got published, so. Yeah, well, I've played Wing Commander, Dark. I've played Wing Commander 1, 2. I really like the Wing Commanders, so. And yeah, I've heard Star Citizen. That's by the new guy doing Wing Commander. That doesn't surprise me, Gray. That's the RPG world, right? Well, Duty, it's tough, man. Mike, Capoeirist Mike, who's on before, just got a 3-book deal, and the guy that I do my podcast with, if you guys like fantasy, if somebody could do me a favor and link my website and also link Speculate, in fact, I'll do it. Hold on. Oh, wait, I can't. I'm going to get out of here. I don't want to do that. So, but link my website if someone wouldn't mind, and also link speculatesf.com. That's the podcast that I run with a fellow speculative fiction author, Brad Bollier, who writes Epic Fantasy 2. And we interview and discuss the work, like writing techniques in the work of a lot of authors. Brandon Sanderson, Pat Rothfuss, Kiz Johnson, Robin Hobb, James Patrick Kelly, N.K. Jemisin, Brian McClellan most recently, Betsy Wolheim was an editor, Jonathan Strahan, a bunch of different people. So anyway, if you guys like that stuff, that's what you should check out. And yes, I do get my ideas from personal experiences in my everyday life, and sometimes, and my wife is one of my big readers that I sort of run things through, so. Yeah, Hiji, absolutely. Thanks, Mano. Yeah, Gregory A. Wilson. Thanks, Mano. And if someone gets the chance to throw speculatesf.com in there as well, that's my website, and there's a link also to Speculate on there. And if you guys like that fantasy, then more of that can be found there. Okay. Let's see.
That artifact, do you know where it came from?
Came out of the mine. Right. Head office was supposed to send someone. That's about all I can...
Can you tell me anything about what happened to you?
Not really. I, remember... It just seemed cold. I remember a feeling... cold and dark.
If dark was a feeling...
Thanks, Seth.
That's exactly what I felt.
Do you recognize this man?
I've never seen him before in my life.
Someone here killed him.
Someone here? How is that possible? I'm so sorry.
Cortez, what's your situation? Can you bring the shuttle?
Affirmative. Strangest thing. A couple of minutes ago, the Reaper forces broke off and left.
Reaper? What's a Reaper?
It's a tarp.
What year do you think this is?
2176.
Huh.
2176 was 10 years ago.
What?
Let's arrange for these people to be evacuated into temporary quarantine.
If these people have been out of it for that long, they're in for a shock.
Amen. What was it like? Awesome. I was excited.
The power to take down a Reaper and possesses the ability to indoctrinate.
Do you think it actually is a Reaper?
Yeah, it was exciting, Lego. Now I'm trying to get it back by getting my next one published. So, yeah, exactly, Arctic. So, but I'm getting there, moving up, closing in, hopefully.
If it is a Reaper, then I want to know what it's up to. How long has it been out here? And more importantly, why? Edie, did we get anything from Gardo's notes?
Yes. They suggest that Gardo created a way to block the artifact's mind-affecting properties. The artifact seems to be the key.
Agreed. When I head back to Bryson's office, I want you there.
Yes, Commander.
I want to know just what the hell these artifacts really are and what they can do.
Whatever they are, they're too dangerous to have around.
And we've got one sitting right in the middle of the Citadel.
Mm-hmm. What did I say about, you all remember what I said, right? About, artifacts, alien artifacts? Do not trust alien artifacts, please. Just don't trust them. Don't do it. 105,000, almost halfway through. God. Man. Artifact. Dr. Bryson, return to Bryson's lab, investigate the artifact. Well, I will do that. Okay, first of all, we're going to save here. And then we're deleting some of these saves. Alright, we're going to delete. Okay. And... okay, that's enough. Human artifacts are worse, yeah. I think I already did this, but... okay. Alright. %, assets recovered? Alright. Let's see what else we got then. Where are these other assets? Hey, rookie. There we go. Wreckage. Wreckage of a fuel depot destroyed by enemy forces. Fuel can be salvaged from the debris. 150 units fuel. Okay. Not very exciting, but gets me my fuel back. Oh. Oh. So, alright, I'm gonna try it near here because...
I found something.
Scanning, scanning, scanning. And then I gotta get the hell out of Dodge. Launch probe. What'd I get? Lost and found, 6 and 10. Ah, war asset. Synth diamond heat sinks. Ah! I like hit the wrong thing. Eh. What? What the hell? I pressed the freaking thing! Man. Alright, whatever. Now I know where I'm going anyway.
I found something.
Holy Christmas. I hit the wrong button. I almost made it out, too. But it's interesting, though, because I found 2. That means that I found 2 things, not just 1, so... I was gonna say, I could have made it out, too, but I hit the wrong button. Oh, well. Synth diamond heat sinks. That's good. That's a good war asset. Wreckage, that'll take care of the rest of the fuel, just about. Alright, I found my assets. I'm outie. Yeah, I just screwed up. The thing is, what I did was I overshot, is what happened. Yeah, but then I can't go back into it though until I do a mission, which I'm kind of on a mission right now, right? So. Okay, and a rookie, really? Okay, well. It just chases you some more. I don't think I need to do this, but I'll just double check. Oh, she has 4 points now. Okay. Yeah, I'm going there next. Listen, Miranda knows all about mission priorities. Oh yeah, rookie.
We need to shield the artifact they've got here right away.
Using Garneau's data, I should be able to accomplish this without difficulty.
Yeah, famous last words.
Damn thing's been here the whole time. Why weren't we affected?
Perhaps the amount of time spent near the artifact is key. After a certain duration, it affords Leviathan an impressive mind control capability.
Mm-hmm.
I'd call it dangerous as hell. Bryson's assistant tried to kill me.
Perhaps Leviathan was controlling him to protect itself, diverting people away from its trail.
Maybe. It just shows we don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Despite the risk, this artifact remains our only link to finding Leviathan. Perhaps we could find more information about it here in the lab.
Agreed. Bryson's team might have turned up something we missed. I'll look around.
Well, as you folks know, the first thing that we always do when we get back to the lab is talk to the head. Nope. I agree with you. Couldn't agree more. Energy emissions tests. Artifact P3X118. Hadley Derrick. Initial tests. Artifact test negative for infrared and ultraviolet emissions. No gamma or X-ray radiation detected. Follow-up tests. Artifact does not react to application of various stimuli. Internal readings inconclusive. No progress in determining age. Guess I stayed here all night finding out this thing really isn't really important. Fell asleep at desk. Conclusion. Artifact is definitely inert and safe. Oh yeah, totally safe. Recommend keeping it here for reference. We should all be near it. May be more useful than Leviathan in long run. Recommend we abandon hunt for Leviathan and seek more productive studies. Oh my god, dude.
We're testing the artifact for energy emissions.
And found nothing. Still, I recommend leaving it shielded.
Mm-hmm. You talk about Ashley, Lego? I didn't think she was in this hospital bed. Yeah.
Anything interesting about the artifact structure?
It is not constructed of the same compounds used in standard Reaper technology. Beyond that, nothing of relevance.
Why do you think so, Bryson? He always says the right thing. He always says the right thing, you know? Yeah, Lego, I do. Ooh, hey. Skeleton.
Loch Ness Monster?
Plesiosaur.
Loch Ness Monster is more interesting.
Interesting and non-existent.
Edie, what project was Garneau working on when he found the artifact?
Basilisk.
Got anything on Basilisk?
Several ships, a mythical creature, and a rare mid-tier enemy type in the Galaxy of Fantasy video game. It possesses a gaze attack capable of triggering synced animation kills. Player forums describe it as overpowered.
I meant the project, Edie.
Oh. Then, no.
There's got to be something here on this artifact. What about the server?
Bryson's assistant wiped the office server and destroyed all backups, likely before killing Bryson. However, records show new messages on Bryson's personal comm terminal upstairs.
Could be worth a look.
I'll go check that out. That's... what was I going to say? I imagine Edie would be... Edie hangs out on Twitch, right? Like, clearly, because Twitch TV clearly exists in the future, so I'm sure that Edie hangs out there all the time. Just double checking. Okay. His wife, for one thing. I mean, his daughter?
A message from Dr. Bryson's daughter, Anne. According to my records, she worked with her father.
I'm at the dig site in the Pylos Nebula. Project Scarab paid off. I've got another artifact like
could be affecting people's behavior. You need to shield the one in your office. I tried to warn Garneau, but I can't get through. We've got Reaper scouts coming in toward the main site. I'm heading to the secondary base to grab what research I can.
Anne Bryson was attempting to contact Garneau on the asteroid colony. She seems to know something about the artifact.
She sounded worried.
If Reaper forces were approaching, her concern was warranted.
Let's hope we get to her before they do.
She said she was in the Pylos Nebula, working for Project Scarab. That cluster contains several systems. I'll call up the nebula on the galaxy map. We may also search the lab for clues to narrow down her location.
You would think. Okay. Find Anne Bryson. Assuming we can actually save her for a change. More Excel filtering. Needy bot for Twitch would be pretty awesome.
Any correlation between Project Scarab and these unexplained creature sightings?
Not beyond Leviathan itself.
Any idea if Project Scarab involved Element Zero?
Unlikely. We may learn more from the Project Requisitions Locker.
The Project Requisitions Locker. Task Force Aurora, current travel requisitions. Project Basilisk, Team Leader Garneau Alex. Transport MSV Kirkwall. Project Scarab, Team Leader Bryson and Transport MSV Icarus.
Anne Bryson flew out on a ship called the Icarus. Can you track its movements?
No. The Reapers have disrupted civilian comm buoys. But we might learn more if we find the ship's specifications.
Does anything in Anne Bryson's work history suggest where she might be?
Nothing relevant. There are specifications for several ships here. We need to find the Icarus.
Which ship am I looking for again?
The Icarus.
Uh-huh.
The Icarus. Here we go.
The ship has enhanced electrostatic discharge cells. They facilitate long-range FTL travel.
So they jumped to the Pylos Nebula by mass relay, then flew to another system.
Yes. Otherwise, they would have chartered a less expensive ship.
Okay. We can rule out the relay system.
Filter added. Ship schematics.
The Reapers. Let's hope we find Anne before they do.
I don't think I'm going to find anything out here, but... Oh yeah, Heiji, all the time. And for me as a writer, finding the right laptop so that I actually have a keyboard that functions is important. It's the big problem with tablets. It's why convertible, I think, is going to be the wave of the future down the line.
What about criminal activity in the Pylos Nebula?
Because the area is part of the Attica Traverse, criminal reports are unreliable at best. The locker is secure. We must locate an access card to open it.
Access card to open it so we can get the project requisitions info.
Access card for the requisitions locker?
Yes. According to records, it was last used by Anne Bryson to obtain equipment for Project Scarab.
Yeah. So I've heard, except I don't like the clickety-click-click of,
Bryson's assistant, Hadley. Do we have an update on his status?
He is in a vegetative state. The doctors believe it is permanent.
But the miners recovered when the artifact was destroyed.
This one hasn't been destroyed.
Hadley lost consciousness when he attempted to answer our questions about Leviathan. It may have been a deliberate attempt to silence him permanently.
Well, that's great.
Protheans. This might be the only thing in the galaxy that doesn't involve them.
Alright, requisitions locker, please.
Let's see what Anne Bryson requisitioned for Project Scarab.
Whoa, holy Christmas. First of all, assault rifle Omni Blade.
Didn't need an environmental suit. Didn't take breathing masks.
She needed...
Water recycling equipment.
Based on what Anne Bryson did or did not requisition, The dig site was arid but habitable.
Arid but
Get me
habitable.
a filter for systems with compatible planets.
Okay. Let's take a look at those compatible planets, shall we? Ship schematics.
Based on the search data, it is one of these two systems.
And equipment.
Based on the data, only one system remains a viable possibility.
Good. Let's go get Ann Bryson.
Alrighty. Right, Head? Okay. I think he approves. Whoops. Went the wrong way. I'm gonna save this while I'm here. Okay. Normandy time. I know, rookie, right? A quote of the year. The head is like, left. Like, no, right. Right.
Commander?
Alright, let's head out to Ann Bryson. Leave orbit. Yep. You think the Reapers would just shut down all the mass relays, wouldn't you? You know? Yes, that's also a good way to get divorced, Lego. I'm just going to say that right now. You know what's really awesome is if you do this. I'm like, that is awesome. And then divorce. Suddenly divorce. Okay. Oh god, I gotta scan the system. Alright. I'm gonna save it here before I scan anything. Exactly. Pass me the salad from that upside down salad bowl. Hey, Durbin. How you doing, man? Alright, let's try to find so we can make our scans maximally efficient. Namakil, an arid but habitable planet. Namakil was briefly colonized by the Piranha Corporation, a consortium of Asari colonists and socialized Vorsha laborers. After an economic downturn, however, many Asari left the planet, and the Vorsha population kept growing to the point where they bred faster than could be educated. Soon they turned violent and uncontrollable, and the colonies essentially self-destructed. Today, Namakli is a wasteland with little population, but Vorsha packs are scattered across the desert. Settlers frequently run into these packs, discouraging recolonization. The lack of complex biota and scarcity of profitable metals drove the last few proverbial nails into Namakli's coffin. No one has stepped forth in the past few years with the will, the funding, or the firepower to establish a permanent colony. That looks promising. As an option. Oh, hey, what's up, Mano? Yeah, I've been doing that. In fact, I got caught by them before because I accidentally hit the wrong key. I zigged when I should have zagged. Oh, that sucks, Durbin. Azrahas is a hothouse planet rich in nitrogen, methane, and ethane. Similar to Namakli, it is metal poor. Additionally, it is suspected that few asteroid impacts have struck it over the millennia, precluding accessible deposits of common precious metals in the crust. Decrepit Asari orbitable stations from scientific expeditions long ago circle the planet. None display signs of occupation. It doesn't sound like it's likely to be it. Estag. Estag was discovered by a joint Asari Vorsha exploration team and abandoned shortly thereafter. The planet's light atmosphere of nitrogen and krypton is not overtly hostile to Vorsha, but its heat makes it uninhabitable except in expensive habitats. Its low density precludes the presence of many valuable minerals, and so settling the planet was deemed not worth the effort. Okay. And Rotesk. A methane-soaked gas giant, Rotesk featured helium-3 collection machinery serving the colonists of Namakli, but appears their kinetic barriers failed long ago due to neglect. The apparatus was destroyed by meteorites, probably originating in Rotesk's rings, creating one more hurdle for anyone trying to settle on Namicli. Alright, so I'm going to guess that Namicli is the place. Let's see if I'm right.
Signal confirmed.
Yeah. Called it. Search successful. Scans have located a close grouping of environmentally shielded habitats and an active power source. Closer examination is required to confirm dig site presence.
We have located Anne Bryson's dig site.
Well, of course. Alright, let's go get her. Oh my god, Durbin. Hey, congratulations, Extra. What's up, man? Good to see you. Hey, what's up, Random? Good to see you as well. Hello to everybody today. Good to see everyone this fine evening. Cool, Manu. Right, I already know about that. Alright, this is all the same as what it was. Same as it ever was. Oh, you got it, Random? Oh, cool, man. I'm glad it got there. Yeah, they said they were sending it along. That's awesome. I am very, very glad to see to hear that. If you like it, you know, and if you think it's cool and you like it, I would be most grateful for a positive review on Amazon. But no pressure. But if you're able to do it, that would be awesome if you like it. I've been asking people to do that since I've been getting a lot of people buying my book via Twitch now. And so I was like, well, if you like what you read, please let me know. Hey, Parker. So, anyway. Oh, yeah, Extra. Well, you get used to it. But I'm glad you got it, man. That's cool. Oh, my book. My first novel, which came out a couple of years ago, called The Third Sign. And yeah, what Random did, and what a bunch of people have done, Citalbo as well, is they ordered a copy through me. It's $20, and for that I will sign it for you, a brand new hardcover copy, and I will ship it anywhere in the world at my cost, assuming it's not like Guam or something, or, you know, Antarctica. Yeah, so I'm happy to do that. If you want to, if you're interested, just drop me a private message on Twitch. And Random was kind enough to do it, so was Satobo, so that's because you guys are all awesome, so. Random. Yeah, my handwriting is not so good, man. That's why it's good that I type rather than write. But Random, did I give you the crazy, did I say something interesting as you requested? You asked me for something interesting, so did I say something interesting in the signature? Okay, cool. I tried. Anywhere in the world.
So we got reports of an attack.
Well, the Mars, you know.
Right. Edie, can you tell us anything else?
This is the main site of a series of excavations established under Dr. Garrett Bryson. Staff records confirm the project lead is his daughter, Anne. She has recently uncovered another artifact possibly linked to Leviathan.
Oh, sorry, Random.
Must have made this dig site a target.
With my handwriting? I don't think you'd want that. No. No, Hiji, not at all. It's just in my signature is the handwriting. The rest of it's, you know, it's a book, so typed and all that. What was I going to say? It's fantasy, Extra. Epic fantasy, actually. Yeah, no, Lego. I am happy to send it out to California way, my friend. Happy to do so. Okay.
Yes. The attack means the Reapers are one step ahead of us. We need to pick up the pace.
Yes.
And since Bryson's daughter is our only lead, our objective is clear.
Oh, that's awesome, Durbin.
Cortez?
Nothing so far, Commander. If she's down there, she hasn't responded to our hails.
Good luck with that case.
Getting some strange signals, though. Give me a minute.
The artifacts she uncovered may have caused problems. We know they're dangerous.
Agreed. Take us in closer.
We know it's dangerous. Go
Copy
closer. Yeah, Epic means planes are bigger than 10K.
Commander, on the landing platform.
Oh boy.
That's her. Okay, let's get... Damn.
Oh Christ.
Tracking multiple boats.
Get us over there.
Negative, it's too hot. Heading to lower platform. Hang on. There, go. Jump.
Well, Christmas.
We can't stay here, Shepard.
This platform doesn't appear stable.
Move. She's somewhere above us.
Hello? Is anyone there? I'm coming down.
No.
Ah!
This is Commander Shepard of the Alliance Navy. It's too dangerous. We'll come to you.
Yes, okay. You should take the elevator up on the far side.
Sorry, guys. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna have to leave this side. Let's see. Blah blah blah. It's the future. Everything's so digital now. Handwritten. Yeah. My first draft copy. A lot more than any of you could afford. Random. I do not let that stuff go out. Oh my God. I tell you what. When I become, you know, when my career takes off and I become the rich and famous author when I grow up, he said, you know, then I'll be happy to throw that out there. But before that, you know. Okay. And if people have questions, remind me to tell you a story, by the way. And Bryson's dick set is under attack. It reminded me of the story when Random, you were talking about the story in the comments. Remind me to tell you a story about something Ed Greenwood, who's the guy who wrote The Forgotten Realms, if you're familiar with D&D at all. If you know Drist and all that stuff, that is set in The Forgotten Realms. He didn't write Drist specifically, but that's his land. Remind me to tell you a story about him and Roger Zelazny, who did the Amber series. Okay? So, when I'm done. All right. But for right now, I got to go rescue this person.
Be that. We're on our way. Through here.
Commander, there's swarming everywhere up here.
Can you find a place to hide?
I'll try.
Get there. Stay put.
Ah. Hit the wrong button. Ah. Now I can save it. Whew. Oh yeah, remind me to tell you then, Gray. This will be a good story. Press all the buttons. Very funny. Just because I accidentally hit the freaking Metagel button. Whoa, what is that? That's a shotgun? A raider, huh? Hello, negative 152%. Not very likely. It's good to know, though. Yep. I will tell you a story about Zelazny and Ed Greenwood. Yeah, I did. Oh, why is it? I said it, but for some reason didn't take it. Maybe because I don't know why. Who knows why? All right, good. Oh God.
Watch out!
I am tired of Reapers doing that all the time.
Look for another path.
Look for another path. shoot. That's not the way. Something on the ground back here someplace. There are barrels on the ground. Oh crap.
Looks like a bridge over there.
Whew. Jump, you have wings. You can do it. Oh, okay, alright, cool.
Controls are broken. Someone try to fix it.
Well, of course.
Yes, Commander. This crude wiring has failed. I'll need a moment.
Of course you will.
The bridge is operational. Raising it now.
Watch it, Banshee. Affirmative.
The bridge is up.
Move. That elevator can't be far.
I save it. Good. Yeah, sad. That's going to be a lot of fun, man. It's going to be a 6-way stream. It's going to be a 6-way stream on Baldur's Gate with Satolbo, me, Series Runner. Some of you know him. He's a friend of mine on here. Optic Nerve Productions, who's been on several of the streams. Inaminatus, who streams for Destructoid and is big Mass Effect guy. And the 6th person is either going to be Kata, although I don't think he's going to want to play that game enough to want to do it, or possibly Shabby Orange, who's another streamer as well. So basically, we have like Laporce is a possibility, although yeah, maybe. But we're basically looking for all the sort of streamer types. So Laporce is definitely an option. So we're going to have 6 people, almost all of whom will be streaming 6 simultaneous. So yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I mean, I knew that. I know he is.
This way.
I mean, he's French though, so let's take it easy. French Canadian.
Elevator spotted. Got it.
I do actually. I think I do follow him. Maybe I don't. I gotta check that. Oh crap.
The elevator's blocked. Is there another way up?
I'll override the pod door near you. There's an access point above, Commander, but you'll have to climb to it.
Copy.
Hey, Laporce. I gotta follow you, Laporce. I think I know you're a streamer, but I don't think I have you on my follow list, so I will do that. So yes, then quite possibly Laporce. But we're gonna be doing it all via Skype and all that. I mean, probably TeamSpeak. Sorry. So it'll be awesome.
Armed in the head.
Ow! What the hell just hit me? Whew. That was scary. Oh, we'll figure it out, though. Maybe on your laptop. You might not be able to stream, but you can still play. So, we'll figure it out. I hear husks around. Hi there, ugly. Hold on a second. Oh, I thought I was going to sneeze there. Sorry about that.
Find another way.
Oh, of course we're blocked.
This looks like a path.
Commander, they attacked my assistant Hopkins. We're being cornered.
Stay hidden, Doctor.
We're trying, but there's too many of them. Hurry!
Alright. You guys being nice to Goddess. Be nice to Goddess. Oh, hi. Bye. Jesus Christmas, man. Whew. I was like, kill it, kill it, kill it. Man, I'm telling you, the incinerate shoot combo is like awesome.
Still there. We're barely hanging on. Hopkins is platform's coming down. Around. Go around.
God almighty, man. Getting shot at by something.
What's happening? Kirkwood and Boyle's trying to run for it. The Reaper's got him. Don't move until we get there.
Take it easy, Javik. There's not room behind this cover for the both of us. See you, Lapors. Ow! Oh my god. Well, crap. Gotta heal myself. Maybe I scratched his paint. Not that. Still can't save. What? How did I not hit that? I call shenanigans. Duty, I know, right? I love that. It's my favorite thing. They're like, I got this. Oh. All right. I'm just waiting for when I have to fight that harvester, which is clearly happening any time now. Oh, that's too bad, Goddess. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I didn't realize that it's the enhanced edition, or and I didn't know that was a 6-player co-op.
Elevators just ahead. Get to it.
Save that under something different. Okay. Salvage, Medigel. Want to bet this isn't going to come down all the way? Oh my god. Want to bet it's not going to go up all the way?
Elevator's online. I'm coming up.
Please hurry. I think Hopkins is dead.
He tried to run. I told him not to, but he wanted to help the others. Where did everyone go?
I'm sorry. They didn't make it. Doctor, I need you to come with me.
Oh god. Yes, of course.
Ready for the harvester fight.
I was at another dig site when they attacked. I got back as quick as I could, but what's happening?
Shepard, look.
Huh.
I'm not sure, but it might have something to do with these paintings. Is that Leviathan?
Yes. Yes, we think so. It's old, much older than my father thought.
Well,
And there,
damn.
as if the natives were under its power. Clearly a Reaper, but acting alone. Not like any Reaper we've seen
A
before.
rogue Reaper?
Doctor, I understand you found something recently.
The artifact. Yes, of course. Incredible. It's just ahead. It may sound strange, but I'm certain it
Yep.
affects people. Their behavior. I've only had a short time to study it.
Not strange at all. Did you find anything?
Not much, but I did learn something about the energy it generates.
Get down.
Oh, Christmas.
What are they doing?
They've activated it. I've never managed anything.
Doctor?
They've learned too well. The darkness must not be breached.
Yep.
Commander!
Take it out! Go.
Oh, shockingly, your shots don't do it. Oh wait, maybe they
You
do.
okay? Cortez, we have
I didn't think there's
Bryson.
any way that
Need
was
a
going to
pickup.
work.
On my way, Commander. Copy that. You see the shuttle, you run. Don't look back.
Okay. Yes.
We'll bring it down.
Incinerate, ladies and germs. Incinerate.
Okay, Cortez, get in here.
Copy that, Commander.
Things that go boom.
Copy that. Everybody, let's go.
Get the hell gone. Oh, I have to go down there? Great. This should go well. Phew. She may have breached the darkness. Phew. Well, hell.
You okay?
Yeah, Commander. I think so. I blacked out.
Leviathan took control of him. You cut the connection before you got hurt.
Leviathan itself? That's incredible.
The Reapers seem as interested in it as we are.
Yeah, it certainly seems that way.
Easy.
We were hoping you could help us figure out why. But first... Doctor, I have some bad news.
Anne, please. Suppose Leviathan's broken away from the other Reapers. Never went back to dark space. Like a rogue, or even a defector. I have to call my father. He'll want to know.
About that.
Anne, you need to listen to me, okay? Your father is dead. I'm sorry.
He's... What? Dead? He can't be dead.
We met with him, hoping to find out what he knew. Something happened.
Something happened?
You're not the first to lose control. Your father's assistant. One minute he was
What's that,
fine.
Goddess?
Next, he drew a gun on your father. I couldn't stop him.
I can't believe this.
We have to find out what's behind it all. You're the only one who can help us. Anne?
I want to see his office.
Great. Next to the
We'll
artifact?
arrange for transportation.
Sure, Goddess.
Meet you there.
Wow. That was pretty intense. Sarah's Ice Brandy Mass Effect cocktail. I should not be surprised that this exists. But she's going to get taken over by the artifact, which is still there. So, like, you know. Alright, let's find out about harvesters.
The Reaper called Harbinger. The sight of a Reaper harvester in flight nearby is one of the first indications that a Reaper invasion is underway. Their massive wingspan allows them to quickly cover the distance
Arctic.
between them and their prey. In the Harvester's mouth are 2 heavy guns that fire in an alternating pattern. The Harvester's most fearsome quality, however, is that its appearance guarantees that Reaper ground troops are not far behind.
Well, great. Alright, check me out with some points. Okay, increased melee. Obviously, health and shield bonuses. Thank you. Nice. Max out fitness. Go on, get down with the fitness. What is that song? Down with the sickness. The son is like, ooh, wah, come on and get down with the sickness. No, 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 no. Disturbed, that's right. So that's just what I was doing. Just get down with the fitness. Come on and get down with the fitness. Shepherd, you get down with the fitness. Come on, come on. Oh, wow. Good times, good times. You added too many wahs. It's oh wah ah ah ah. Wah ah ah. I think it's 3, isn't it? Oh wah ah ah ah. This is an incredibly important conversation. Yeah, the Richard Cheese cover. Oh man, I was like, who is Richard Cheese? And then I started listening to some of this stuff. I was like, oh. Give me more dem assets. You know, I don't actually know, Manu. I haven't found anyone that I've been like, whoa, check that out. Maybe I'll still get a shot at Miranda if I can never actually get back to the Citadel and see her, instead of just blowing her off repeatedly because I'm too busy doing Leviathan.
I found something.
Oh god. Alright, what do we got? Lost and found, 8 out of 10. Jovian dissertation. Hey, any dissertation's alright. War assets for the win. Alright, I'm going to save this quickly, and then I'm going to try scanning one more time, because clearly it's not going to work, and I'm going to have to get the hell out of Dodge. Okay, will do.
Evasion successful.
Ah, sigh. And there were some things there, too. I'll have to come back. All right. I don't think that's true, Manu. I think if I go out of the system, go back in there, and they'll pursue me again. Until I do a mission, I thought. Or finish a mission. Yeah, that's what I thought. Right, what Tally said.
Hello? Anne? Are you here? Anne?
Oh, Commander. Yes, I'm sorry. Just... This is hard.
Of course. Are you all right?
Yes. No. I don't know. My father and I didn't leave things in a great state.
An argument?
Yes. It was trivial. A disagreement on how to file some of the specimens.
Uh-oh.
I was mad about something else. I don't remember what. And I took it out on him. So stupid.
It's all right. I can come back.
No, please. I'm okay. Seeing all this again? He was so obsessed. Crazy sometimes.
I didn't get a chance to know him.
Oh, sometimes I felt the same way. He was a great man. A pioneer. But he could be distant. I felt like an inconvenience growing up.
You sound angry.
I was angry. Still am, I guess.
So many parental issues in this game.
But sometimes, he was so full of stories, he nearly burst. I love that about him. It's why I signed up for this work. I can't believe he's gone.
We'll figure this out.
We have to. I need to know what's on the other end of that artifact. What he died for.
We need your help. You're our last chance.
You're right. Let me dig into my father's work to see what I can find.
Stay away from that damn artifact.
Anne.
Well, she's 28, so...
You sure you're up for this?
Yes. When Leviathan took control of me, I remember being somewhere cold and dark. But my father taught me to never be afraid of the dark.
I really like Shepard. You know, like he's a soldier, but he's totally capable of like social graces and the whole business. Like, I think that's why people liked Shepard so much. Obviously, you know, FemShep, same thing, because he/she was so human. You know, whether you did it as a renegade or whether you do it as a paragon, straight up like I'm doing, it was always about the humanity that was subject and how humanity, as frustrating as it is, has some things that it does very well. And one of those things is empathy for other species and itself, so. Yeah. So, yeah. I just saved it on the Normandy? Why the hell did I do that? That was dumb. Alright, I'm going to save it under a separate one. Remind me to resave on Normandy later. I don't know what the hell I was doing. But, yep. Don't tell lies. About what?
I'm still amazed your father got his hands on a piece of a Reaper.
He was so excited. Your claims validated years of work.
Did you take appropriate steps to prevent indoctrination?
Of course. It was completely shielded, and we all had regular psych evals. But now, thanks to the artifact, I'm indoctrinated anyway.
Oh, that's true.
Might as well be a Arachnite drone waiting for orders from the Queen.